Okay, here we are. I'm going to run through these figures quickly, I think, tonight. And I'm going to try to do that. Right, so what have I got to say for myself tonight? I'd like to turn my mic around so it's facing me. That's a good idea. Or is it? Yeah. I think I need to get some. Need to work on some animals a bit more, but I'm not happy with some of the stuff I've got, so it's a bit crapola. So might have to stock up on a bit more reference. Giving this guy a bigger head, so he's a bit smaller. I've reduced his height, which he's not going to like. Dude, you're gonna have to be rich now. Getting the reference is kind of time consuming, so it's sort of a pain in the ass. What I mean is, like, I guess I express that quite well in English, really, but what I mean is what I mean is that to get the reference, it takes, you got to go find it and photo galleries or whatever other stuff. It's not so, you don't just, it just takes, like, getting all these crowd shots and stuff takes longer than people might think, because you got to find good stuff, good places, or good, I don't know, you just got to goddamn find it. And then once you find it, you think, wow, I found this good thing. But then you got to go through and really, let's say, one in every, I don't know, I'm just ripping something out my ass. Shit. I'm ripping a stat out my ass here, but basically, oh, this brown's so crap in the swatches. Why do I even bother? This is terrible brown. Don't even do it, man. Let's go for the line tonight. Just forget it. See you later. What was I saying? Yeah. Photos, Jesus Christ. Get your pen sorted. Pencil, whatever. I wonder if they still have pen licenses at schools. Remember they used to have pen. That was so weird. Well, maybe it was just my school. You had to earn your pen license. Until then, you had to write in pencil until you were capable of this responsibility of penmanship. And we're talking about, I think it might have come from the old days where they had dip pens, because then there's a bit of a trick to using that. It's not that hard. I've got dip pens, but for a kid, you can see they could get themselves into a bit of strife with that. But a ballpoint pen, I'm going to say that's pretty standard. It's pretty easy. So yeah, what was I even saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, basically like you have a Oh wait, you expected commentary on drawing? I'm just talking absolute shit here. um, everyone's getting a big head tonight. Everyone's becoming small. Well, I'm taking everyone back like a bit of time, bit of time. Wonder where her, wonder where her chinny chin chin actually is. I can't actually see it. So, one trick in drawing is if you can't see it, don't do it, because you're just gonna get yourself in trouble, like I just did there. And there. Yeah, so the penmanship thing. I preferred using pencils than pens, really. At school, I remember that. I remember thinking, like, you want to give me my pen license? I don't know. I sort of like this pencil thing you got. It's more fun, and you can sharpen it and do stuff like, because you can use the. I don't know. I don't know if the stuff exists anymore. It's like I'm like a relic. But they had like the pencil sharpeners and the mechanical ones, and then the electric ones, so you could like go up there and you just like shred your pencil into this weapon, like a point, stuff like that. Even her head's bigger. Jesus Christ, get a hold of this. What is this? Everyone probably thinks I'm like 5'1". I'm trying to. This is my way of bringing everyone down to my size. That's of course a trick the old masters use, isn't it? They which is something that I probably talked about that in another video a while ago, that fell into the depths of YouTube. But basically, what they did is took a regular person, and usually quite small back in those days, and then they shrunk the head on them to make them 8 heads tall, and it looks really weird. Sorry, old masters, but I know you would probably try to beat me with a cane or something if I was in your workshop as a kid, and I question that, but maybe I was precocious and I would do that. I don't like it. I don't think it looks weird. I'd rather enlarge the head. Not, I mean, that is also that can look weird as well with the wood, with the sculptures in the Gothic period. That can look weird too, but yeah. Let's move on to this one. We've done a few backs. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you? What is happening there? Yeah, so they shrunk the head, and the body, tall person head doesn't just shrink on a tall person. You know that, old masters. Because small people are more squat, and as you get taller, your proportions elongate. You should be there. Do some of these guys. Try to keep it snappy. So yeah, you know, it's one of those things. Old masters. But the good thing about that period is you can get into a workshop. You see, like you get into a workshop, and as a kid, like, oh, don't do this to me. No, I'm getting lag. Getting lag. I got too much stuff going on the computer. My computer's always busy. Busy little dude. It's graphically, my computer is graphically intense. If you look at my little panel down there, you probably can't see it. Or maybe you can. I've got Photoshop. I've got Google with, you know, on my tabs. My big tab effort to actually fund the internet myself. Or do I? I don't know. Do they get money when I use ad block on every single thing? Ad block. I wonder will they block this if they hear ad block being talked about. It's not ad block. It's uBlock. Origin is the greatest thing in my life. uBlock Origin. There's nothing greater. So, what was it even saying? Something about heads. Yeah, oh no, Old Masters. So Old Masters, that's this little chubby, Mr. Chubby Face. Mr. Chubby Face. Now, what am I doing? I don't know. Doing the old no necks. The old no neck. Guys, I know you've got necks, I'm sorry. I'm kind of a little bit small here. Got a bit of some small stuff going on here. Are you doing it again? God damn, I can't get one. I can't even. Look where your little pencil is and put the goddamn thing down where the little pencil is. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Just where the little pencil is, you put the goddamn thing down. It actually is a little bit trickier than that sometimes. Yeah, I got. So, geez, I'm jumping all over the place with my ridiculous commentary. So, okay, I got my tabs, fueling the internet, economy, which isn't it great? And you love it. And then we have the world, the digital world. It's going to be amazing, like the stuff coming up in the future, you know, as our handlers progress us into our new development as life forms. Will even be life forms. Who knows? Looking forward to it. I trust the people in charge. They've done a great job. As a European, you should see that. They've just always come up with great ideas. Amazing. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I got Photoshop. I got tabs. I don't know where that guy's arm is. I'm just gonna pretend we don't know where his arm is. What, you think I know anything about anything? I don't. I just look at the goddamn picture. So, yeah, we got Photoshop. We got one thing I hate about digital. I hate a lot of things, by the way, about digital. If you want to know why I do this like this in digital, well, I have to do a bit of practice in digital anyway. But one reason is that if I draw and I want people to see kind of what I'm drawing, because I think that's interesting, or more interesting, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But if you do that, and I do it with my camera, then nobody can see what I'm drawing. If I'm drawing from screen reference, which is what I'm going to be doing, so I'm kind of stuck doing this, and my camera's kind of annoying, and it's one of those like Microsoft webcam piece of garbage, flimsy. It probably costs like $2 to make it, and yeah, my SLR camera is like a really good SLR, I suppose. It's kind of old, but it's not good for taking video. It doesn't have a large thingamajig. It only takes so many gig fucking flash or whatever, so it's not good. And the audio's weird and anyway. God, I wish you hadn't cut a foot off there. That was a good one. These photographers, they just short-sighted people. Yeah, so what am I saying? Google, Photoshop, lots of shit open in Photoshop that I'm not closing, and I should. And then I've got this program, which is chugging away. And then I got our old friend, got Word as well. Word doesn't take much. Word's not graphically intense. But I got Blender open. I got Blender open. And Blender's a bit of a hog. Bit of a resource hog. And then I got Audacity open. It's probably alright, not too bad. It's a bit, and then what else do I have? Oh, all my hacking stuff. Like all my hacking software for hacking. Like into like maximum security stuff in my life as a underground hacker. So there's all that, and that stuff is like, because I've got heavy duty like protection and like decoys, stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to run it all. Mostly the Google tabs though. Yeah, to be honest, it's not even the international hacking and cyber revolution and stuff. It's actually Google tabs. Google. I'm not YouTube tabs. Oh, YouTube's are real. That's a monster of a place as far as memory goes. There was a period in time, and you notice it in photos, where there was a transition to like plastic clothes, like these parkas and whatever they call them. It went from fabric, wool, to parachute fabric shit, and that's sad, but it happened. Maybe it was the 80s. Yeah. So, yeah, the thing about the old masters, back to that, is, you get into their workshop, and the good thing about that is that you can start really young. If you wanted to do it, whatever they're doing, you can start really young. And not have to waste time on crap you're never going to do. But you see, we have some educators out there who have some ideas about how to educate everyone, and they thought it was better to stick you in school for many years doing shit you're never gonna do. They thought that was good. It is good for certain things they want to do with you, though. I have to say that. Not so good for efficiency. You could become a master in a workshop probably by late teens, I suppose. Maybe just early adult. You'd be a master in a shop as an artisan. So this, because that's a bit of an interesting pose, that one. So that one there is like. That one there is like what am I on here for time? 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. Do I want to continue this? Well, don't sit around doing nothing. You're going to have to do it, aren't you? No, I think I'll leave it there. I can't leave it. There's just not enough drawing. This is just so bullshit, man. How can I draw any faster than this? It's ridiculous. Like, if I want it to look like anything at all. Alright. This kid here, he's got kind of a pose that's the turning pose. It's kind of good, but I think the legs are going to look weird. It's good how he's turning, but I think the legs are going to look weird. I just sense that's called a fuck up waiting to happen. That is. What else can we do from this one? These guys, man. Do you trust these guys on the trumpets? They do not look capable to me. This guy's, I don't know. It's like they just got given the trumpet that morning and just have a bit of a blow on that today, guys. They don't convince me, that's for sure. Is that a cow? No. Let's do Trenchy Coat here. Bloody. This was the girl who's from the future. Even though the leg is which is what am I doing? It's amazing how many times I do that. I don't change my pencil back to its regular size. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the main I want to. I'll probably just do all this on paper and stuff, but it's just awkward to film it. I'm just testing this. I'm doing these for a while and see if anyone gives a shit, and then otherwise I'll go back, like I said, just to doing upload just stuff I do on paper, studies I do on paper, because it's obviously quicker to just select the ones I think are decent or interesting and put them on rather than do this. But then, it's like the process of actually drawing is kind of a different thing as well. Even though, yeah, the process is kind of has to be modified a bit for the videos, maybe. So like I think she's got a bigger head as well today. Everyone's got a big head. We know what I'm doing. Small guy syndrome, apparently, according to this propaganda that I'm talking. I just have, this fanatical urge to make everybody small. Who knows? Maybe I'm 6'10". Who knows? And it's the same process. I'm just a real maniac. I just want to make them even smaller to make myself feel better, feel like a god. Now I'm 6'10" and everybody's 5 foot. So, whatever. This is what I don't like as well. This angle that she's on, it's like an in-betweener. This is an in-betweener angle. So it's not 3/4. It's not profile, and it's kind of, see, the feet are weird. I don't even, what foot is that even? That's a right foot. Okay, left foot's cut off. Left foot. See, like, this is first person. This is first person. What are you talking about? We're not playing games here, mate. This is 1 point perspective. She's kind of standing on the gutter, right? So she should really be, if she was going to cross the road, she'd be 1 point perspective. So that will put her in a profile in 1 point perspective. But she's actually turning a little bit, so she watched those bad trumpet players. And that puts her in a weird kind of angle. It's kind of, but it's not truly 3/4 either. Can't see the other arm. So, it's a weird angle. I think it's a bit awkward, but I kind of like, I sort of half liked it, the pose, and then the feet show how it's weird. She's like, you don't want to do that, honestly. Have a pose like that. I'm not look, she had to do what she had to do that day to see the shit trumpet player, and to whatever's happening there. But the fact is that it's a bit of an awkward one. It's my fault for picking it, but you can kind of see my point. Because if I try to do those feet, even if I've had those feet in the shot, I think we all know what's going to happen. The feet, it's going to look like she's twisted in a weird way, but because she kind of has just turned, and it could be a momentary turn she's done there before turning into a more useful pose. But it's kind of, I liked kind of what did I like about it? I like that kind of look with the long coat and just the shoes, black shoes, and the hair. Like, it looked good, sort of, potentially. but I don't think it's gonna turn out like that, really, because it's just like the silhouette is a little bit weird if you put the feet on it. It's all just a bit. I really should have finished before then and just gone. Now I've got the wrong size pencil. So yeah, oops. In this situation, I don't really have any suggestions. It's just not. It's just an awkward pose. It's, that's why I said before it was cut off at the feet. Um, but I think even if there's no real way to salvage that one. I don't like finishing on a shit one. This guy's like Bill Murray. Here's some shady looking characters there. Alright, let's do Pom Pom Head. We'll just do Pom Pom Head. What else am I going to do? Go live my life. Get out of here. I hate that sound it makes. That little... I can't turn it off either. I tried it, I can't turn it off. It's really... When you have headphones, it's a really irritating one. Actually, as I grew up, I realised that ballpoint pens are pretty good. Going back to my penmanship, my pen license. Ironically, I realised that pens are quite good for drawing. In some ways, better than pencils. What is going on with your top thing? Okay. Oh, you bloody scarf. Scarf. You had to put this. You had to go to your scarf, didn't you? Getting a lot of cut off today. I think I didn't finish my story about the reference. Yeah, so like a lot of the reference you get is not that. It's not what you're looking for. So you end up. It takes quite a long time to get all your stuff, and then you know, if you're just doing studies and stuff, you go through it pretty quick. You know, you go through your reference pretty quick, and then you kind of like you have to start again and go find all the stuff again. So like, I got a lot of these crowd photos, but honestly, even in the crowd, even your head's bigger, buddy. You can't escape the curse of the big head today. It's the curse of the big head today. Everyone is getting a big head. I don't care who you are. But you know what? I think your head's just a bit too big. So we're going to use the power of hindsight, and now I'm going to tell you it's too small. The margin for error here is actually quite small. This is probably a little small to be screwing around like this. Every little tiny thing is a little tiny bullshit thing. So yeah, what was I even saying? Can't really see what's happening here. Yeah, it's sort of in the ballpark. It's sort of in the ballpark. It's sort of in there. Yeah, you go through your reference quick, and then you gotta go searching. Trying to do that. Bloody hell, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, you idiot? We've got this, yeah, it's just not enough. There's really not enough lighting to be mucking around. There's not enough. We see we have, lighting's not hard enough to be screwing around like that. If it's not strong enough, you can't really stylize it and get it it's the kind of shit with digital. Like if you make marks and stuff, there's no subtlety to it. You have to go on. You kind of have to go on and like you have to go and rough it up or artificially kind of thing. Like it doesn't just do it itself. So it's kind of it's got its problems. Technically, that is there, but on the other side, well, whatever. That'll do. Yeah, that's. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna stay here all night until you master the art of your bullshit, spontaneous, whatever the fuck, sketch. I think that's enough.